Hello, Chord of Calling, my old friend. Do 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 do. I gotta get my druid mixer going on here. Someone asked, how do we win once we get Duskwatch Recruiter out? The answer is, I think we don't. I cut the Walking Ballista because I wasn't thinking when I put the deck together. Maybe the Duskwatch Recruiter just shouldn't be in here. That's probably part of the answer. Yep. Yeah, so for those that are unfamiliar with Kiki Chord, a single Chord of Calling and infinite mana is lethal. You get Eternal Witness, and Eternal Witness gets back Chord of Calling. And then you chord for Restoration Angel, and Restoration Angel blinks Eternal Witness and gets back Chord of Calling, and then you chord for Kiki-Jiki. So we will have unlimited 3/4 flyers here in a moment. Maybe, or just like we just don't have Duskwatch Recruiter in our deck. I think that's probably better. I wonder how many people are gonna make us click through this tonight. Probably all of them, because Magic. I almost didn't play this deck because Magic Online, but I really wanted to try. This out. There's my free Kiki. Oh god, we've got bad Kikis and bad Restos in our deck too. What a tilt. Should really double check the cards that I'm getting occasionally. Alright, Cunning Sparkmage and Worship sound great. Acidic Slime sounds bad. Lark sounds bad. So am I just like boarding this card out? Because it just really doesn't do anything? Yeah, that's probably the plan. Magus of the Moon doesn't sound particularly good. Linvala, Keeper of Silence, sounds just like finger pistols twisted to the max. We do have a new chair. It's awesome. We do have a new chair and it is excellent. Put it together last night. Yeah, I think this is what we're doing. I think I want these other cards. That's true. That's true. All right. Yeah, I'll buy that for $1. It's still fine so we can have a Chord in the bin. Yeah, I don't think we need Thrun for this matchup. Huntmaster's probably a little bit too slow. Pia's a little bit better. Alright, let's do this. Linvala is just like a slam dunk in this matchup, which is great. This hand's just like slow and clunky and has like awkward mana. Like, this deck has 10 mana creatures in it, so I'm pretty sure you can just like aggressively mulligan 7s that don't involve a bunch of mana creatures. I'm gonna keep this on the draw with a scry. I guess that's a keep. Like, I'm not excited about it, but it's probably better than missing. Forgot to tweet that we were live. You think a Chromatic Star is possible in addition to a deck with Renegade Rallier that needs mana fixing? That sounds really loose. It just sounds like cards like Chromatic Star, when you're not like intentionally trying to make your deck smaller for whatever reason, they make it difficult to mulligan. And like, remember, if your deck doesn't have a bunch of extra mana floating around like Tron does, like those do have a cost, right? Like they're turning 2 mana into 1 mana. So reasoning for Cunning Sparkmage as opposed to any other pinger. What other pinger would you suggest we run in our Naya deck? I'm open to suggestions. The core of this deck is someone else's deck list for reference, but I didn't really... Oh, you know what? This was a mistake. I should have shocked this in, because if I draw another red source next turn, I can play Pia. And because I played a Gavony Township here, I can no longer play Pia next turn. So that was a mistake. Does elves typically play removal to beat worship? Probably not in this matchup, Prototype. I would be kind of surprised if they have a naturalize in their deck post board against us. I feel like they probably shouldn't. I mean, this is Magic Online, so like we might just get got, but I feel like boarding in worship is just like a GG button. There's a good chance. There's a good chance this is just a GG button. Which hopefully is true, because their start is really aggressive and we don't really have a lot going on here. Yeah, Jund Elves is becoming the norm. Yeah, they get to play Bloodbraid and the pack, whatever. So we're gonna take a crack for 5 here down to 14. Hopefully rip a white source and get to cast this worship. Otherwise we might just be dead. We have another Bloodbraid. Arc Druid. Oof. Alright, yep, need a white source. Oh, Shaman beats worship. This card's awful to board in. God, I'm dumb. I think we're pretty dead here. It looks like we're just dead. Cause like even if I draw the combo creature, right? Like I don't have white mana. I mean, I guess it's here, so I'll make them have a shaman or a naturalize. Yeah, BBE and Lead are both great cards. Put me to 1, baby. They don't have Chord of Calling in their deck, right? So they need to just like find the shaman. I guess they have Collected Company and Lead the Stampede usually, right? But because you don't need infinite mana to kill them with Chord of Calling. With Chord of Calling, you only need 21 mana to kill them. I don't even know if I want the Ballista, if I'm being honest. I don't even know if I want the Ballista. Yep, go to 1. My fetch lands are off. You got me. Alright. No more fetch lands here. Yeah, probably. I think I actually have that in the queue already. I'd have to look. There's something resembling that deck in the queue already. No cards in hand. Hit the Collected Company for Shaman of the pack right away. God bless. Comes the beats. That's I've never done a good spot anyways, I guess. Thank you for stating the obvious. Was there a line that didn't leave us dead to the drainy thing? Take a time out. Don't waste lines in my chat. You're dead to the thing you can't play around. Yes. Yes, I am aware that we are dead to the thing I can't play around. Anything else useful or constructive? Worship says, if damage would reduce your life total to 1 or less, it reduces it to 1 or less, and Shaman of the Pack causes life loss, because magic is easy to understand and intuitive. Or it's not easy to understand and intuitive, and I'm making fun of it. One of the two. The jury is out. I'll let y'all decide which one I mean there. What's going on, Cardboard Crackling? Howdy, 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 folks. Watsy stole my money. My money, too. Stole my money making me about $10 booster packs with cards that were curling and having ink blots on them and having bad EV. Oh, wait, I didn't buy that set. No, I don't think... I guess Eidolon... Huh. Yeah, actually, I don't generally like Eidolon in this matchup, but the fact that they have Bloodbraid Elf now, I think, changes the calculus on that. Yeah, actually, I think the chat, that's a good suggestion. I previously never boarded an Eidolon in this matchup, but I definitely didn't reassess the fact that they have Bloodbraid Elf in their deck now, and that makes Eidolon much better. Yeah, there's been a bunch of 4-color iterations. They're very powerful. We've had a bunch of leagues with one of those earlier. earlier this year, late last year. I don't know, the timeline's all blur. So this Witness is going to rebuy a fetch land here almost certainly. And then we'll see. I don't know if our fair game plan is good enough in this matchup. It might not be. It might not be. That being said, we're like a freaky Kiki or a... We're a freaky Kiki or a, what's it called, away from, Chord of Calling, away from comboing them. So we've got that going for us. Just like typical fast Kiki draw, nothing to do with extra mana. Tom, to answer your question about my Hex draft, I'm 1-0. I didn't have time to play another match this afternoon. We took the kids out for a little while. I'm doing swell. Playing one of them linear race you mirrors. You don't want to trade your Llanowar Elves for my Eternal Witness. God bless. God bless. So probably getting Blood. You know what lines up really well against Bloodbraid Elf? Restoration Angel. And by that I mean they're going to cascade into an Elvish Druid now because I said that, but generally speaking, it lines up well. So we'll probably fetch a basic Plains here to preserve our health total and resto the Eternal Witness and pick our land back up here. Hey, Mana Cum Laude with the brand new Twitch Prime support. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. As always, if you enjoy what I do here, subscriptions are the best way you could show support for it. Move a Shaman of the pack. I'm down to 15. Slay them nerds. That's really bad for us. Alright. Probably dead, because our deck doesn't have removal in it. It's a poor decision. Big Zwine with the 6-month resubscription. Thanks a lot and welcome back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do appreciate that. So much for my 3/4s having relevant blocking text boxes. Is Chord of Calling good enough next turn? It's not, right? So I need Eldritch Evolution or Kiki-Jiki here. That is neither of those things. Am I dead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not quite dead yet, but we are mostly dead. This is good though. This is good. This is reminding me why I shouldn't try and play decks like this. Get it beaten out of me. I'm so lucky. I have other people that send me money to let me test decks that I could otherwise spend my own money to lose with. Played that. So if they have another Lord here, we're dead. If they have another Shaman of the pack, we're dead. They have Collected Company, we're statistically dead. Because I'm mostly resigned to losing at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, yep. Exactly dead. Alright. Don't... And this is part of the problem with this deck, this archetype. Like, so I always played Path to Exiles in my configurations in the past. Just like, we're not a fast enough or consistent enough linear deck that we can choose to be completely non-interactive against what our opponent's doing. And like, this configuration's trying to just like be linear and race, and it really feels like this deck's linear game plan isn't good enough to be able to do that. What's going on, Prototype? Hopefully your internet perseveres. I believe in it. It sounds like the natives are growing restless upstairs, so I'm going to go ahead and close the door. So my goal for the coming weeks is to conclude what is the least bad Birds of Paradise deck that I can play in Milwaukee. Here's hoping we can find one, chat. We could be owling them. I don't think Owls is a deck I could see myself playing in Milwaukee, and no one is paid to want to see Owls. See, it's always really easy to like determine what people actually want to see with the democracy system, because if people really want to see a deck, I get sent money to play it. It makes the what do people actually want to see question very, very easy to answer. Faithless looting. Please be dredge. I think we're probably not terrible against dredge. I guess they could be some kind of weird fair deck. This could be the 4-color traverse as well. Get raw gas foretold best birds deck. Dredge vine. Alright. Alright. That's pretty fat. Remember when I said we were a bad fast linear deck? Probably gonna show again that we're a bad fast linear deck. Details on how donation deck lists work is here. That's all the details and how you make me play whatever you want. I just really don't enjoy the card Collected Company. It's not a Magic card that I'm interested in casting at a competitive event ever again. Played it at one opened, and I only played it at that open because I was able to play Formic. God, this is gross. Remember when I said our deck wasn't linear enough or interactive enough? We're gonna prove that again here. Just casual, what is this, 10 ball here on turn 2? Yeah, get me. Get me. Oh, how much for me to play Owls at Milwaukee? I don't know. Probably like $500. Yeah, 500 probably covers my weekend. I'm a cheap date. Milwaukee's an open I can drive to. Owls are funny. Yeah, I'd do it for a cool 500. Hey, Justin, with the $50 donation. See, Justin puts his money where his mouth is. What do you want to see, Justin? Survey says, I speak for the rest. I want to owl people. We're going to owl people after this league, which is good. This league feels like it's going to be really quick. Are these Vengevine decks any good? So the Vengevine decks are what I would classify as modern decks. And by that, I mean, when they're working, they look like they're the best deck and they're unbeatable. And when they're not working, they look stone unplayable. That's how these Vengevine decks, look. Like when you see this deck go off, like it attacks me for 10 on turn 2 here, you go, man, why isn't everybody playing this deck? This deck is insane. And then like when you watch its like average or below average draw, you're like, oh, this is why nobody's playing this deck. I think the Jund deck seems sweet. I think that's something that I wanna poke at some point if time permits. There's so many. This format is so great. There's so many sweet decks in Modern. There's just not enough time to play all of them. Are we dead? This card is Menace for some reason, so I wouldn't be surprised if we're dead. You talk about why you don't like Collected Company. The floor on Collected Company is pay 4 mana, discard a card from your hand, rearrange the bottom 6 cards of your deck. If I'm spending 4 mana in Modern, I want to know that it's doing more than Collected Company could potentially do. Hey, Whiskey Dingo with a $10 donation. $10 for the Owl Fund. If you start a $500 donation goal, you'll 100% reach it tonight. That's true. That's true. I probably should think about my numbers. Nah, that's fine. If we would have hit a Vizier there, we actually would have killed them, right? Because we'd have been able to just chord for the combo. So we had draws there at the end. I want to make sure I don't have any lines here, right? So this makes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think any of my 3 drops are good enough. Oh, Renegade Rallier gets me back a toy. That doesn't matter because this has Menace. Yes, I believe we are dead. Cardboard Crackling with the $10 donation. Put my democracy points towards pizza, please. Or my blue-white control deck. Or maybe just pizza. Your buddy now. Yep. Cardboard Crackling. If you'd be so kind, could you open the donation queue and let me know which blue-white deck is yours? Because there are definitely 2 blue-white control decks in there. And I don't know which one is yours and which one is not. So, if you'd be so kind. Samuel Jackson with the $10 donation. I'm in for Owls. Alright. That would make my decision really easy for Milwaukee. As someone at the squad sent $500 to make me play Owls. Alright, hold on. we're gonna finish this match and I'm gonna set up a donation. No, I can't set up a formal donation goal because my donation deck list get in the way. I'll manually keep track of it. $20 to the Milwaukee Owl Fund. That's $40 towards the Milwaukee Owl Fund. Alright, I'm gonna write that down. This is sweet. I didn't realize I could be a meme in person too. I guess that makes sense. What am I doing? We're actually playing Magic here, right? I'm gonna cut this Selfless Spirit. I boarded in this. I boarded in some Scavenging Oozes. I cut some Clunkers. All right, let's finish dying in this league and then we'll owl some people. Yeah, I actually already have updates to the owl list. I like the owl list a lot, believe it or not. I think it's a hoot. I was thinking about it the other night, and I actually made some changes in my deck editor already. No, we mean the Owling Mind deck. How do we kill? So, Chord of Calling is a 1-card kill. With 21 mana, you get Eternal Witness. Eternal Witness gets back Chord. You get Resto, Blink Eternal Witness, get back Chord, and then you Chord for Kiki and kill them. Beztech with the 20. I feel like this is owl money. Yeah, it is. All right, the owl money's gonna keep on rolling. Whoever said we could hit 500 in a night was probably super correct. All right, so we're gonna play this. We're gonna crack this. This hand actually sets up for a really fast combo kill, huh? So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna go ahead and put this Rallier into play and get back this fetch land. And then we can resto the Rallier and get back a fetch land and then Eldritch Evolution them. So I think they're dead in 2 turns, so we gotta try not to die. We could probably hit about any target for owls tonight. That's true. I should think about numbers before I put them out there. Justin sent in the 50. Putting my democracy where my heart is. Yep. This living meme thing is funny. I can just play a meme in the open and then I can... Let's be serious. I'm gonna day 2 the open with the meme. If anyone compiles a booklet full of owl puns, hey there, Guy Pidgeotto, with the brand new Twitch sub, tier 1. Thank you very much. As always, subscriptions are the best way you can support what I do here. God, the Wild Cantor trigger my Vengevine technology. No, it's fine. Maddie understands that I need to feed Declan. Declan's a fat little child and wants to eat a lot. All right, I don't want to block here. God, we might just be dead. We might have just, like, had one of our best hands and just, like, still be nowhere near good enough. That's, like, exactly what's happening here, right? We're just, like, super f***ing dead and it doesn't matter. I guess I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have any good 5-drops in my deck, really, right? No. Maybe they tap out and the Grim Lavamancer can't kill me. Yeah, maybe Maybe they foobar it and the Grim Lavamancer can't kill me, because I boarded out my Selfless Spirit like a stupid 2. Yes, I did. Alright, so we block here. We'll we'll resto this. Unfortunately, this is menacing, so we can't do anything there. The Restoration Angel blinking this triggers Revolt for itself. That means we get the Arid Mesa back. Opponent might get greedy and kill this in response here, which gives us live draws. Okay. Interesting. I say floop entirely too much now. My girlfriend hates me for it. Thanks, Jeff. What's going on, Gors? I appreciate the re-support. Sorry your girlfriend hates you because of me. That's a lie. I'm not sorry. So what's the line here? I think it's Phyrexian Fox with the $25 donation. More money for Howling Mine Hoots. Alright. That's a big old $140 towards making me play Howling Mine in Milwaukee. Yep, that's gonna happen. Yeah, the chair is nice. It's nice. It's like I'm not sitting on a piece of cardboard anymore, which is great. Alright, so I think we're just turning this into... It's turning into Huntmaster or Pia and Kiran Nalaar. I guess I get Obstinate Beloth too. Just like gain a fat chunk of health. I kind of like having more chump blockers though. Let's do that. Wrecked. This is owl money. Owls. Man, this is sweet. I should have set this racket up a while ago. I'm gonna get to cash the open before I even play a match. This is the nut. I did not get a Herman Miller chair, so the high-backed Herman Millers were close to like $2,000, and I was looking at comparable things. Day 2 is basically 3-2 in a league, so can't wait to see Owls day 2. Thank you for the bits. We'll count those in there. Thanks for that Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you. We're looking pretty dead here. We only gotta lose one more match with this deck. Yeah, but Lantern Control wasn't fun. This is to make me play a fun deck. My mistake with Lantern Control is that Lantern Control is miserable. Or just... Alright, make him kill me. I'm going to be attending 2 opens, actually. So I'm playing Legacy for my team in Milwaukee, and I am playing... We're just dead to Lightning Bolt here. And I'm going to be playing the individual Modern Open... Or sorry, I'm playing Legacy for my team in Cincinnati, and I'll be attending the individual... Wait, did something have Trample? Did something have Trample and I missed it? What happened? Oh, they cast a Bolt. I was like, what happened? All right, good, excellent. All right, let's lose one more match with this Dumpster Fire, and then we'll play some Owls. We're going to be playing the Owl deck next league. This got started because Justin donated money to play the Owl deck, and then people asked how much in donations to make you play the Owl deck in Milwaukee, and I said the low number 500 like an idiot. So if you dig into the bowels of the Twitch settings, Tarmagoofy, there is a way to see when your Twitch Prime comes back up again. We are going to play the Owl deck in a comp league. let's be honest, it's modern. Every deck's a 3-2 deck. It doesn't matter if it's a comp league or a friendly league. And do we have upgrades and possible improvements to the Owl deck? Of course we do. So, how do we not? Well, last time I figured Twitch was sending me money to make me miserable. And this time, like, I'm gonna have fun playing the Owl deck in Milwaukee. I think the deck has legs too. I think it's like the floor. To set the bar low, I think it's probably better than the traditional Taking Turns deck. Yeah, it's gonna be the deck with traps. I am 100% settled on a deck for Legacy. No, I am not sharing what it is. Legacy is a format where if you know I'm playing Reanimator versus Delver, you have a leg up game one. And because it's a team event, I don't want to give that downside to my team. The old basic mountain Chord of Calling deck. How I've missed you. How I've missed you. I mean, to like be blunt, everyone showing up to a Legacy tournament these days not playing Grixis Delver is just like a stone cold idiot, myself included. So like, smart money's on me playing Grixis Delver, but I'm not gonna say that. I need to like leave the illusion out there. Like, Belcher's in my range, right? So like, 0 forever. Since Lad Nauseam is Bay, I'm going to construct you a list with... Oh, it's Ad Nauseam. I'm constructing this ley line in the main and let you pick the sideboard. Sounds good. 0 forever. As a heads up, we have a $50 cut the line donation in front of you. So we can get... I think I'm going to stream a few different leagues tonight. But if we won't guaranteed be at Land Nauseam or Ad Nauseam next. We're going to be playing the Owling Mind deck next. Because democracy is a wonderful thing. No, the Owling Mind deck is for a individual Modern Open. I don't mind selling myself as a meme for an individual Modern Open. Alright, let's hope they don't have a Lightning Bolt. Gosh, do they not have a Lightning Bolt? That's so good for us. Magic's great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. But yeah, feel free to DM me. Hey, thanks for the bits, Herbert. Happy St. Patty's Day, folks, by the way. Why would I chord for Rallier? I don't have, I don't know, what's it called? I can't put up an automatic donation counter. I guess I put up a manual donation counter. So we're gonna use Restoration Angel as a fog here. We'll block with this, then we'll restore my Noble. And then if we hit a land next turn, we get to chord for Kiki-Jiki and kill them. Opponent's had enough. I'm actually gonna take this Magus of the Moon and board it out. It's not actually interested in that effect in this matchup, but it happened to work there, so God bless. Alright, so Chameleon Colossus is fine, Scoozes are fine, Baloth is fine. I'm not a fan of Eldritch Evolution in this style of matchup because opponent tends to be killing a lot of our threats most games. Cut some of these mana creatures, want to flood out a touch less. The rest of these cards seem good. How much do we have to pay for you to play? That's a great idea. What if we put a $500 stretch goal for an owl costume? $500 to play it and $1,000 to play it, show up in an owl costume? Like that's just like full meme, right? That sounds excellent. How much does an owl costume cost? Can someone check on Amazon? I need to factor that into the donation amount. Someone find me an owl costume. Easiest. We'll figure out what the stretch goes. I gotta factor in the cost of the nice owl costume. sexy owl, or well, now I feel like I need the sexy owl costume. I feel like not going in the sexy owl costume would be a mistake. And like, what's a better way to show up on a feature match? Like there's no way Nick Miller can't put me on camera round 1, right? If I show up in an owl costume. All right, we'll work out the details here in a minute. Whoa, seriously? That's aggressive. Yeah, block. If Jeff locks in a legit owl costume, I'm good for 300. What about this one, Klutz? What about this one? No, Anoronix is a good guy. He wouldn't send me money to make me do terrible things. He sends me money because he likes me. No, would this make me a magic cosplayer? Would this make me a magic cosplayer? That's unfortunate. Angel Havoc with the $20 donation. Owl's in the top 8, man. I'm Talon for you. All right, that's 190. Yeah, the chair's been great. We're still gonna stand at some point tonight, but the chair's been nice. So here's the question I have to ask myself. This is like okay, so in the actual game that we're playing here, remember there's a non-owl game of Magic going on in front of us. Do I think this Kiki-Jiki is a winnable avenue for this game? And I think the answer is no. Against a removal heavy deck like Jund, generally Kiki combo's not gonna be a good line to victory. I think I'm just gonna pass and play Resto here. Raised with the $15 donation. Here's to owls and a deck check. Yeah, I could probably do that. I'm gonna tweet Nick Miller. All right, sorry. Let's finish this match and finish this league. This is a devoted Kiki deck. It's got Devoted Druid and Vizier in it. I know I'm not qualified for Pro Tours, so that's not an option. It's way too much money to qualify for a Pro Tour. We are worried about Kiki only owls right now. Alright, so let's cast this Restoration Angel. Alright, our own Scavenging Ooze is actually a pretty good hit here. I guess a good question here is, do I think my opponent's going to activate their Scavenging Ooze end of turn? I think they are, so I'm actually just going to hold up Chord here, because if they activate their Scooze, I'm going to Chord for Witness and pick my Kiki up. And if they don't activate, sweet. So they actually activated targeting Kiki too, which is just like all the value. So we get to go ahead and do this. Grab a can I get a witness? Get back my freaky Kiki. Everyone in chat is gonna have owl costumes in their Amazon recommends for the rest of their lives. This is the winner, I think. This is the owl costume that sounds great. When's the next time I'll stream Legacy? Unsure. I'm really not a big fan of Legacy right now. Some upside down money for the owl deck. Okay, and then we had some bits there too, so that's I'm gonna round that up. Just call it 14. Terminate my resto. That's rude. You gonna fatal push my thing too? Fatal push my bird. That's super rude. Block. Yeah, I didn't think so. Didn't think so. Alright, guess this. When will Deathrite Shaman in Legacy be banned? That's probably the next time I'm streaming Legacy. Nah, I'll probably stream Legacy before then, but that's the next time I'm going to be incentivized to play Legacy is when they ban. We've got some Legacy donation decks in the queue, but they're probably going to be there for a little bit. I'm just not a huge fan of the format right now. Plus, I get to play, like, sweet decks in Modern. Can you stream with the owl costume on? We'll see. We'll see. I want a sexy girl owl costume. The owl fund. God, I should have picked it. We'll stretch goal for a bigger number. The owl fund's at 219. We'll set some formalities up after we finish dying in this league. I can't block now. Maybe I should have. Really wanted to land there. If we hit a land, we would have been able to cycle this and rally or something back, which would have been ideal. $219 out of 500 to play the deck, and I need to pick a reasonable number for the owl costume. Thanks, Zero. For the owl fund, this is going to be a hoot. Yep. I'm actually going to put the owl fund in the donation deck page, I think. Let's do that. I think that was Andrew that made that bold claim. Oh, that's not gonna work. All right, I'll have to figure out my spreadsheet later. My opponent's wondering what we're doing. We're worrying about it. Worrying about this later. All right, so Squishy with the $50 donation. Thank you very much. This is to ensure we see Monte's reaction when you're telling him you're cosplaying at SCGMKE. Alright, please finish killing me, opponent. Oh, that really sucks because now this Rallier is offline. So this is, oh, that's actually a great draw. Huh. So do I wait? No, I'm not gonna wait. I'm just gonna slam this Kiki-Jiki now. So one of the interactions that's really sweet in this deck is when you Kiki-Jiki Voice of Resurgence, you actually get to sacrifice the token from Kiki. Also, if you Kiki during your end step, you get to keep the token through the entirety of their turn. This is the first league of the night, Burgle. I actually need to run to the restroom really quick. I'm really sorry, I'll be right back, but I'm human. Sorry about that. I think my stomach's revolting at the idea that I'm going to play Owling Mine in Milwaukee. Did we miss any owl dollars? Doesn't look like it. All right, yep. Hey, Weens. I've hit the don't unban me yet button again. So here's some more memes, a third of a year. I've hit the don't ban me button, sorry. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and welcome back. I appreciate the support, and the continued support. So I'm hoping they don't have a green source here. This is why I can Renegade Rallier back something next turn. Hey, thanks for the Twitch Prime support, bud. I appreciate that. Thatamonic. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As always, if you enjoy my content here, you can pay me to dress like an owl or, you know, consider subscribing. All right, so let's do this. We get to Rallier back a Scavenging Ooze here. That's pretty good. This is a big old 6/6 here, so if they want to kill it, they have to trade one of their things. And I get to pick which one they trade, which seems great for us. Seems like they're in a pretty bad spot here. Are we going to get on the scoreboard? Feels like we might get on the scoreboard. We're definitely up a game here. I'm going to bookmark an owl costume here. My Amazon recommends are just going to be destroyed. Maelstrom Pulse, deal. Yeah, I really just feel like Deathrite Shaman in Legacy has caused the format to hit like a critical mass of like, these are all the cards you want to play in the same deck or your deck's not very good. I could just like eat everything with my Scavenging Ooze, right? All right, we're going to work out the details here in a second, but here's the deal for those that are joining us. We're going to have a $500 donation goal for me to play Owling Mine and tune it for the Open. And then we're going to have a stretch goal for me to play the deck in an owl costume at the Open. I haven't figured out what that stretch goal is yet. I need to figure out a realistic number. And someone already promised a $300 finishing goal if we get the rest of it, so... I think I want to just trade Scavenging Oozes here, right? Like, that seems fine for me. It's like I have this other Scavenging Ooze in my hand. You know what? I probably shouldn't have... I should have waited to see if they blocked. And if they blocked, I should have eaten twice to just trade Scoozes and then played my follow-up Scooze. Assume this is a Bloodbraid Elf because they're fumbling to tap mana because Magic Online filter lands. Yeah, I definitely missequenced that last turn, so we were talking about owl stuff. Liliana. That card's kind of medium against us. That's fine. I guess I'm just binning Voice here, right? They binned another Bloodbraid Elf. Good lord. Resto's pretty good. Huh. So I can just Resto. I'm just gonna do this now, actually. Just gonna Resto, blink my Renegade Rallier, get a Voice of Resurgence into play here. Thanks for binning that with your Liliana opponent. Who doubted the power of the internet more, me or Android? Probably Android. Nah, I think they're pretty obligated to... I think they're pretty obligated to kill through our stuff here. Like, we just get another Restoration Angel going here. It's a Sigarda we can't cast yet. There's... I'm already through my Eternal Witness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I can actually, chord for a Restoration Angel to blink this Eternal Witness. So I think we're gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and pass here. I guess this made their Goyfs bigger. Alright, so in response to this... because otherwise they'll be able to eat my thing that I want to get back. I don't even know what I want to get back here now. Is it just Chord? I guess it's probably just Chord. I can't cast the Kiki. I guess I'm one land away from casting the Kiki. I don't know. It's like 6 in one hand, half dozen in the other. I probably should have gotten the Kiki. Yeah, I should have just gotten Kiki. It's fine. My subconscious wants me to lose this match, so that way I get to start playing Owls sooner. We didn't hit anyways. So I think I'm just gonna play this Scavenging Ooze of my own. Gobble up a couple of things here. Make their Scavenging Ooze marginally worse. I guess they're like dead in 2, right? After this deck, we're playing some more Owling Mine. Nah, I think I just want to stabilize the board more. Like, this Scavenging Ooze makes the board pretty firm. The reason for not trying to go to the kill there is I don't have that many lands in my deck. After this game, maybe. If we win this game, we have to play. We're going to play some more. This is a donation deck list like most of the decks we play here. So someone sent us money to see this deck. I think the stretch goal amount is going to be 1,500 total. So that way, if people really want to make me suffer, they're going to pony up for it. If people are really going to make me put on a fucking owl costume, we're going to get paid to do it. We're in to just play the deck for a very low amount, because the deck is fun. But if you want to make me sweat in an owl costume, if you're going to make me sweat in an owl costume, you're going to have to pay for it. I only have one Kiki in my deck. Kiki-Jiki's over here. He's exiled and dead. We're almost certainly going to hit the donation amount to make me play the deck, right? Like, we're at 273. There's no way we don't hit 500 between now and Milwaukee. Yeah, I'm going to play this out to its natural conclusion. And so, like, we're 0-2 with this deck right now. So if we win this, we need one more loss. This deck's, like, okay. Like, the link to donate is below the stream. Nah, Matt doesn't care what I do. Look, if we take in $1,500 to make me play a deck in a costume, go look at the prizes for the Open. That's like I top 4'd the Open. That's great. In Milwaukee's April 7 and 8. Alright, so we mentioned this earlier. This deck has 10 mana creatures in it, so you just like can't keep 7-card hands game 1 without mana creatures. Drowned Catacomb. Right on time, Birds of Paradise. Right on time. I'll add an owl ticker to the screen too after we finish this league. Yeah, it looks like blue-black control. I think Drowned Catacombs indicates non-fairies because fairies generally gets to play like Secluded Glen stuff. So they don't have to play cards like this. I think I'm gonna get a Sacred Foundry here. They're probably not gonna be pressuring my health total. And I need red for Freaky Kiki. If this resolves, I get my Devoted Druid back, which is great. Slumgar's Scorn. Oh, baby. I'm excited. I am super excited for whatever is happening on the other side of the table. My favorite Birds of Paradise art is the 8th edition Birds of Paradise art. It's actually one of the only I actually found them the other day. I lost my box of birds. I have to share them now. These are the only Magic cards I own that are worth any amount of money. I have one Chord of Calling, one Kiki-Jiki, one Restoration Angel, because they are special to me. And I have 7th and 8th have the same artwork, and I have 8th edition Birds of Paradise that are altered to have their borders painted black, because this artwork doesn't come in non-foil black bordered. English non-foil black bordered, to be extremely specific, internet. You cannot get 8th edition Birds of Paradise non-foil black bordered in English. That artwork does not exist. I had an Altarist paint the borders for me. Cryptic Command, yep. Better that gets Crypticed than Eldritch Evolution gets Crypticed. Yep, that's the drifting death, chat. That's the drifting death. Give him the old drifty D. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? We're actually, I mean, we're in an okay spot here, right? I get to get Reveillark back. No, this is a competitive league. That's why when people ask, like, is this a competitive or friendly league? I'm like, you don't understand Magic Online. The same crazy shit happens in friendly leagues as competitive leagues in this game. All right, so I'm gonna do this. And I think I'm just evolving this Rallier into a Reveillark. I think that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go ahead and get a land back here. I'm gonna go get Reveillark. There's a Lark in my main deck. I thought there was a Lark in the main deck. And then, if the opponent has Stone Nothing, we can actually combo them next turn. We can Eldritch Evolution the Lark into a Restoration Angel, and the Lark will get back Kiki-Jiki. Oh no, not Jace the Mind Sculptor. Dragon Lord Silumgar's gonna sculpt our minds. Okay, it's not even the Dragon Lord, it's just the Drifting Death. The Drifty D. We're gonna get Scorned here. Alright, I'm just gonna try and kill them here. What are the odds they have Stone Nothing? Low? Because they didn't want me to kill Jace the Mind Sculptor. Which, like, if they don't want me to kill Jace the Mind Sculptor, that tells me, like, maybe they don't have removal here. Which would be insane for us. I need like a go for the throat here. Fatal Push doesn't do it, right? I was worried about a counterspell more than removal. I used to have like Dismember. Are you dead, opponent? Rats! They're paying mana for stuff. Nameless inversion. Oh no! Oh no! That's unfortunate. Murder is cut if they're holding true to God's block. Feeling pretty dead here. Compared to the rug version, I'm not a big fan of this deck that we're playing right now. This deck feels a lot like, so this deck has no interaction in it, so it feels like it doesn't have any interaction, but it also, what's the word I'm searching for? It doesn't have any interaction, and it also doesn't have a really fast linear kill. So like, I feel like in Modern you have to pick one of those two things, right? You either need to have a fast linear kill or you need to be more interactive. And like, this deck feels like it's failing to do either of those things. Yeah, the text needs a touch of work here. I'll do that in a minute. I just figured I might as well just start getting set up while we're waiting for our opponent to do their thing. Alright, where should I put this thing where it's not gonna get in the way? Is that readable? Look at that, I gotta make a choice. Keep. I have a real desire to throw money at Jeff to put him in an owl suit, but where is that money coming from is the real question. And Drunk Android in chat has promised to pony up the last $200 for the owl costume. So if everybody else gets the owl costume to $1,300, The, oh, we should get an exclamation point owl costume command, shouldn't we? Because that's what this stream needed, an exclamation point owl costume command. Oh. I've got another 100 for the last of it. Rollins there. We could. I actually have open emotes. I think if we hit the big goal, I'll put an owl emote in for the subs too, so that way people can have an owl emote to spam over the weekend at SCG in case I do well. Yes, I will wear the costume for the entirety of day one. You're playing with my tax returns, Jeff. Look, Christy was a little annoyed that I was playing 2 opens in a row in 2 weeks. So, like, if I get paid $1,500 to, like, go look like an idiot at one of them, that'll make her way happier. Is there a deck list for Owling Mine? We need Owling Mine top 8. I don't have the deck list posted anywhere yet. It's in my deck editor because I was making edits to it. Day 1, shh. You don't know that. This is modern. Anything can day 2. Anything can day 2. Oh no, what if they thought she's my Baloth, chat? Ooh, they know we're missing land drops, they just don't care. Is day 2 costume extra or included? Asking the real questions. Oh, land please. God, this is just like, that's the worst when you're like, I need to draw land and you draw fucking Birds of Paradise. You're just like, oh man. Unless she thinks she can do better than this, I think this is what we're just gonna do. The Heroes Down Film Bird. Untapped red source. Untapped red source. This is good. This is why I could just like, these decks are so clunky. It's just like, that's why, like, if you're looking for a Kiki combo deck that's like creature based and toolboxy, I think the Teamer deck that we've played on stream a couple of times is just a much better choice. Just like, this game is like the epitome of Kiki Chord in Modern. You're just like, I really need to draw a 4th land. Draw another 5-drop. Draw another 5-drop. Draw another 4-drop. Yes, bits with the express purpose of just note that you want your bits to go towards the donation goal. 100 bits is $1 towards the goal. For the owl fund, so Christy can laugh at Jeff dressed as an owl. Thank you, Punk Out. Are we dead? We're pretty dead. We're pretty dead. I'm gonna concede this. Yeah, Haven of... I like the cut of your jib, opponent. I don't know if your deck is good, but I like where your heart is at. I like where your heart is at. Alright, yeah, so wrap on this. So this is a Jat sent over a donation to play a couple different Chord of Calling leagues with different things, and I wanted to try this. This is loosely based. It's like 6 cards different or 7 cards different from a list that had 5 out a couple of leagues, and it basically just cuts all interaction from the deck and goes, adds the Devoted Druid Vizier combo in order to be more linear. And I feel like this deck just doesn't linear hard enough, and it doesn't interact well enough. So it's just like this kind of awkward waffling in the middle, not quite good at anything. So I was not a fan of this configuration. I was gonna play more Birds of Paradise decks tonight, but we've had some cut the line donations, and the first is for Owling Mine. So let's